casinos, probably not good places to go when you're open or when you might be able to pick up an attachment. This is the second day I've had a zipper pull that's across. This one goes on my jacket. My zipper pull that comes up here, this little piece broke off. And I wouldn't think much about that, except for 2 days ago, I had one here and it was missing. And this is the second one I've had either break or get lost in 3 or 4 days. So that kind of makes me wonder what's going on and who might be around and who might be either negative folks that are like trying to do something about like, oh, crosses. I need to check in and see what kind of stuff is going on. That gratitude, I don't know if that's my response to somebody being kind of hostile or having some sort of attitude or whatever. So I need to be very aware of that. And then today was also interesting. Actually, last night was interesting too. Crystal was on the night before, so I listened to her on Coast to Coast until 3 a.m. And then I think we talked on the phone a little bit after that. And then it was like, okay, I need to power down and go to sleep. And I couldn't sleep. I slept from like 3 to 7 or something like that. And I need my beauty sleep, obviously. So I am getting frustrated. Like this room, I was all excited to do laundry. Yeah, my mom would freak out hearing that. I was really excited to do laundry, and I go out, you know, I've already changed clothes into the thing that I don't need to wash, or the thing that I can bear not washing. I get all my stuff, I go outside and start walking towards the laundry that I can see, and the hotel manager's like, oh, we don't have laundry. Like, what? So anyway, I was disappointed. I asked him where the nearest one was. He's like, oh, 2.5 miles. It's like, oh, that's a pain. It's a pain to get on your bike after, like, I've ridden for like 8 hours or something like that. And like, I don't want to put on shoes, and I don't want to do this stuff. In the mornings when it's time to go, like I can't wait. I'm ready to get on the bike. I can't wait to see what's around the next corner. I can't wait to like see the sights, smell the smells, feel the wind, feel the different temperature and the rain and whatever. I love all of that. I just don't want to do it like after I've done it, like all day. I want to get food, and then I've got all this junk I have to take care of at night. So anyway, so I was gonna do laundry and just got in a bad mood. And I've been kind of in a grouchy mood, or I've been a grouch 2 nights in a row. So that's also a cue that maybe there's something going on. Maybe I've got somebody talking in my ear or trying to give me little vibes of like that kind of attitude stuff going on. And it's like, that's not me. So, let's see. Well, I actually did drive the 2.5 miles or whatever to go to the laundromat, and there was no laundromat. So it's like, okay, whatever, I'm done. There's also a casino up the road. And so I'm like, okay, well that will get me in a different like state of mind. But if I'm dealing with an attachment, or I'm open in some way to receiving folks that I don't necessarily need to receive, a casino is not the place to be, right? Gambling, drinking, all of these kind of things where people are really emotional. People are already working with a lot of attachments. A lot of people like working with vices, trying to get people to do stuff so they can live vicariously through them. So high emotion places, like, probably want to skip it, especially if it's like extreme kinds of emotions. So I don't know, when you're gambling, it's like there's this kind of high, it's like a drug kind of feel, but there's also a low. So casinos, probably not good places to go when you're open or when you might be able to pick up an attachment. If I'm already dealing with something that is causing, if I'm already dealing with something that's causing my crosses to have problems, then I probably need to avoid it. So I did my laundry here. When I get to a place, I need to, well, I've got to eat. I've got to get hydrated. I need to charge my Cardo speakers and Bluetooth thing for my helmet. I need to charge my phone, my camera, battery pack or whatever it's called. If I film during the day, then I need to transfer that footage to my computer. And I like to write down all of my, or I like to map out where I rode during the day. So I've got like this map of, you know, all these different purple lines on it. And it also helps me figure out, okay, well, where do I kind of want to aim tomorrow? So I need to do that still. Hydrating, I need to drink a lot of water because I don't tend to do that while I ride. I even have like the Camelback kind of set up with the water bladder and the hose. So lots of hydration at night. Laundry, I have to do laundry. Tonight I just did everything in the sink because if the town doesn't have it, and I already, like, I've worn clothes like 2 days. Well, some of the clothes I've worn 2 days. Sometimes it doesn't really matter because all I'm doing is riding from one place to another place. I feel bad for the people in the gas stations if I actually go inside. I'll go inside and I'll get like a Gatorade or a Powerade if I'm starting to bonk, if I'm starting to pass out or lose focus. I have a Hershey bar. Just a regular candy bar. The sugar and the chocolate, that stuff will kind of hype me up and get me going. And I don't want to do caffeine late in the day because that keeps me awake. So I've got all these silly issues that I'm dealing with. Laundry, hydrating, food. And food is another one of those deals because I've got allergy kind of issues or sensitivities. A lot of people that are psychic or open this way will have these kind of issues, psychics and stuff. As you become more sensitive to what's around you, your body becomes more sensitive too. So what you used to be able to eat, what you used to be able to do, it doesn't work for you. Even like sensitivity with like what you're reading, what you're watching on TV, what video games you're playing, that stuff can even become like, this is not healthy for me, or this isn't good for me. Let's see, what other things do I need to do? I need to sleep, and then I need to repack everything so I can continue on my journey. Let's see. I think that's it. I think that's it. It's a super long one. All right. Goodness. Oh my goodness.